So Key Stage 1, let's get ready to have some fun. It is Wednesday the 24th of June and today's video is going to help you with your starter activity, which is to do a little bit of a book talk. Now you had 4 questions that you needed to talk to somebody about. It could have been an adult, it could have been even a sibling or even your pet dog. Doesn't really matter who you talk to about them, but it was name one of your favourite books, your favourite authors, what you liked about the book, and also what do you think, what did you not like about the book. Now I often think it's quite hard when you're talking about one of your favourite books to think about something that you didn't really like about it. So rather than think about something that I didn't like about one of my top 10 books, I actually came up with a question about my book rather than saying something that I didn't like about it. So one of my top 10s is Tyrannosaurus Drip by Julia Donaldson and David Roberts, and I actually spoke to a friend about about why I like this book so much, but I thought that I would also write a short bullet pointed list just to remind me, and you can do that as well in your books at home. So things that I like about Tyrannosaurus Drip, first of all, it's got to be the illustrations. I find the illustrations really funny, especially the expression on the dinosaur's face and their cute little claws. And one of my favourite characters, which is the mummy T-Rex, I think she's got really funny illustrations and expressions. Here's a picture of her trying to very gingerly and carefully go on a log, and then there's her looking really worried, kind of holding her tail. I think that's really funny, and so that's something that I really like about this book, are the pictures and the expressions on the characters' faces. I also really like the language, so that's my second bullet point, language. It's got rhyme, and anything that rhymes, let's be honest, is a bit more fun to read. The mother scolded, "Nonsense!" and then she joined them on the tree. She looked into the water and exclaimed, "Good gracious me!" So any tree and me, they rhyme. Anything that rhymes is going to sound good. It's going to sound funny. The 3 of them stood trembling, and Dad said, "Get a grip! You're all of you as dippy as Tyrannosaurus Drip." So it's got some really fun rhyming language in there, and it's also got some repeating words so that you can actually join in. But if you've read that book, you'll know all about that, the repeating words. If you haven't read this book, don't worry. Spoiler alert, wait for Friday. That's all I'm saying. My third bullet point says that I like the character of Mummy T-Rex, and again I just really like her because I like the words that she uses, like "good gracious me," and I also like how she is, where is that part? I'm just looking. She says, "Don't be silly. He just needs feeding up. He looks weedy," she grumbles. She's grumbling about her own little baby dinosaur here, her little claws. I just like her character. I think she's very funny, especially the language that she uses. Weedy, grumbles. He looks weedy. He looks weak. What long arms! His mouth is like a beak. So she just says quite funny things about the dinosaur who's meant to be her own child. And the last but not least, I like the ending because they've been quite mean to poor little, he's actually a baby duck-billed dinosaur who they think is a T-Rex, and they've been quite mean to him, but at the end they get their just desserts when the log breaks. So it's quite a good ending. And that's why I like it, because they've been mean throughout the whole story, but at the end comes back to, well, they get their just desserts, put it that way. I couldn't really think of anything I really dislike in this story because, as I say, and your questions were, what's your favourite book? And this is in my top 10 favourite picture books. By the way, my top 10 favourite picture books are, when I say top 10, I mean top 100 favourite picture books because I've got so many favourites. So my question that I thought of is, why didn't anyone try to rescue baby duckbill's egg? At the beginning of the story, that little baby duckbill, his egg gets stolen from his original nest, duckbill nest, and accidentally gets put in dinosaur nest. There you go. So why didn't anyone try and rescue him? Just asking. Hope this video helps you with your starter activity today, talking about the story. If you want an extra challenge, you can write a list, a bullet pointed list like I did, of all the things. You don't have to write long sentences. I like, hold on, the illustration, the language, character of Mummy T-Rex, and the ending. The only thing that I would challenge you to do is to use the words because to explain your answers a bit further down the line. So enjoy, hope you like this video, and see you tomorrow. Bye.